Hi, relatives. I'm here and I'm sending you all a whole lot of love, peace, and enlightenment. It's a beautiful, magical day. So I hope you're somewhere in the world feeling really, really good wherever you are. The new phases of life, y'all, the new earth is definitely molding up nicely. And I love how knowledge and divinity is the new currency. Like, if nobody has told you that, or if you haven't figured that out, understand knowledge and divinity is the new world currency. Okay. And it's actually forces that's on the ground right now making sure that you stand up and you stand up righteous, right? And that you stand up and claim this divinity and claim your life path right now. Everything on this planet, y'all, is definitely intensified, right? The people who are evil, they're more evil. The people who's righteous are more righteous. The lovers are loving harder. The people that's hating, they hating more. The tricksters are tricking. The scammers are scamming. Y'all, listen. The only thing that's rising, the right way is the truth. The truth is what's definitely rising. So make sure that you stay prepared, and you stay on your defense, and you get the right knowledge on all levels, because despite everything that you're being fed, all the lies being told, everything that's being circulated on the internet, you got to make sure that you stay tapped in and you stay grounded, right? And if you truly value you and yours, then you're going to make sure that you prioritize increasing this knowledge and increasing this divinity, because nobody is going to save you but you. And you got to realize that you yourself are the key to your self salvation. Okay. And along with our planet, you got to realize that your brain has actually been hijacked, just like the planet has been hijacked. Okay, and what I mean by that is you're literally influenced easily, and you're in love with lies and programs. And honestly, they can stop as soon as you're ready. Like, once you're ready for them to stop, they will stop. Like, if you don't want no more manipulation, you don't want no more lies, then definitely unsubscribe, right? You have to unsubscribe from all of these abominable, like, illusionary influences, because they're not doing nothing for your life. Your personal mission, your family mission, your collective community mission must be put at the forefront, right? Anything else outside of that has to be pushed aside, because all the rest of that stuff contains a whole lot of desires, right? And if you don't know, if you haven't been able to tell, it's the desires that actually destroy you. So you have to pull yourself up and be accountable as the savior of your own soul, and realize that your soul runs everything. Okay, and your soul has a plan, to get exactly what it wants and know exactly what it came here to do. So you have to nourish your soul every single day and tend to it like a baby, because a lot of people are babies. Spiritually, you're not a master. You're really a baby in this thing, despite your age. So all the obstacles and all the stuff that's getting in your way, all of that stuff comes just from neglecting your soul. So once you ditch the distractions, then you can pay more attention and tune in. And so, it's not wise to carry the guilt and carry the baggage into the new earth. It's not going to work well for you. So it's time to actually, let it go and start to dematerialize more and more. And your soul run everything in your life, but if you don't have no soul, then you're just existing off of lies. Like, for real. The physical, your physical body comes second to your spiritual. So just know that, when you're around me or you talking to me or whatever the case may be, we gonna exercise your brain. Like, we gonna wake up the neurons so that you can understand, like, what's going on in the world, what's going on around you, and even what's going on within you. Okay, and so to stay grounded in your true work, it's just like a mission of making your inner light shine, right? So that people know, not even just people know, but just so that it's known that your inner light is shining. And so the relationship between you and your spirit and your soul and your knowledge and your divinity is honestly the biggest amount of currency that you will have. Like, that's big money. That's big currency right there. Having a solid relationship like that with yourself. And so if you know that, in the beginning and in the end, everything, that comes from source is going to return back to source. And so even in that, it's like people are experiencing different things, all over the world, but it's different realms and different realities, and all this other knowledge that's available once you're on a higher frequency. And I know that a lot of people are missing that. A lot of people are missing out on a whole lot of the magic. Just to be honest, I can see where that disconnect is. And so, some people, they talk about the zombie apocalypse. And the zombies around here are just people who's not connected to themselves, people who are not connected to source, you know, or either you like your intuition, only goes so far, or you only use your five physical senses. Like that is kind of like a zombie at this point. You just go with the flow, and it's like it's time to fall out of love with the materialism and the illusion. Like you literally have to detach yourself from hell, right? Because we already know that hell is just, the loops, the patterns, the cycles of not growing and being tied to the illusion and being tied to all the fake stuff. And then it's just like it just causes you to be depressed and just brain dead. And it's like, no, get out. It's like, no, get out of hell, get out of the zombie state, and become light as a feather, so that you can witness more of the magic that's happening. I want to say right in front of your eyes, but you can't see it. So just understand, y'all, that your consciousness, say you was to go, say you was to die today or tomorrow, right? Your consciousness at your death is literally going to be how you continue in the afterlife. Okay, I'm going to say it again. Your consciousness at death, because a lot of people don't know this. You know what I'm saying? Your consciousness at death is literally how you continue in the afterlife. So you have a choice. You have a choice to continue to do things, to be showy or to prove a point or to do things for clout. Or, you can do things for your soul self. And really, I just, what I'm saying? Like, I call myself the highest frequency. I am the highest frequency. And it's really just a mission to help other people be able to vibrate higher, So even when you're upset, even when things are hard, I know with all the wars, spiritual wars, the physical wars that's going on, you gotta stay on your square. Like you gotta stay away from the gimmicks, stay away from the games, stay away from the scams, stay away from the circus acts, because people are crazy out here. Like we already know that. But just don't, don't give your life force away. Like you gotta reserve it, because you gotta use that life force to prepare for what's next. So don't just give it away. We're not doing that no more, right? It's only, in the 3D world, in the old world, there's only harvested souls, literally. And so if you yourself are still in the 3D world, just know that your soul has been harvested, and it's up to you to be able to get yourself out of this and be your own savior. Like, don't forget, y'all, that you can't just watch TV or watch a movie, or read a book, and to save your soul. Like you can't just do that. You know what I'm saying? You have to actually, take it into your own hands and be sure to stock up and prepare and withdraw your money and do all of those things, convert your funds to hard assets, because a lot of this stuff that had value, in the illusion or in people's eyes of the illusion, it doesn't have value anymore. Remember what the new currency is. Okay, so remove yourself, family. Remove yourself from all these false systems, all these false dreams, bro, the flat out lies, like everything, like it's all gonna be pulled from under your feet really quick, unless you remove it yourself, unless you just take hold, and assume the position and do it yourself and detach. Otherwise it's just gonna be snatched from you, in the blink of an eye. So let's definitely get these get these brains flowing and accrue this higher knowledge, y'all, because it's important literally for you to save your own soul. And you have to do it. You have to obtain a certain amount of knowledge, and you have to go through different schools of thought and do this stuff before total destruction, because we see what's happening on the planet. Like we see the war, we see what's amping up, and we see how much it's beefing up. So we want to Make sure that we stay away from the chaos as much as we can, and stay in tune, y'all. So don't panic, okay? Do not panic with what you see on TV or what you hear. The best thing to do is to know, right? Not to think, not to observe, not to guess, but the best thing to do right now is to know. Okay, and the only people that's panicking for real is the people who just neglected themselves, who really don't know what's going on, who not tapped into the inner selves, not tapped into source, and you just was out here, relying on a president or a manager or a boss or a savior, you know what I'm saying, to guide you instead of recognizing and sharing your own pure light. Right? And only the pure people finna make it. Like, only the pure people is finna make it. And all the toxic people and all the toxic stuff is gonna perish. You know what I'm saying? And it's, it could be sad, but honestly, the lack of true knowledge is what's gonna cause you to perish. So get in tune, right? You gotta get in tune with the ones who know, right? Get in tune and align with better things and better people, and the source of all, honestly. There's no running. You know what I'm saying? Like, people trying to, still to this day trying to use distractions, you know what I mean? But you can't run. You can't run. You can't hide from your higher self. You can't run and hide from higher knowledge, because it's just everywhere now. But you just gotta, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta make sure that your sources are legit. You know what I mean? You can't just listen to anybody. You can't just listen to info on a TikTok or Instagram video, and think that that's real, true, higher knowledge, right? Whatever resonates with your soul, right? It's because it's all a remembering process. So whatever resonates with your soul, right, you know that that's the truth. Okay? And anything else other than the truth and what's righteous should really all be beneath you. Like, it really should be dead at this point. Okay? So I just want y'all to remember, like, every moment counts, every day counts, every piece of information counts, and your guardians and your recording angels, they know everything, right? There's no running, there's no hiding. You know what I mean? Like, they know everything. They're recording you at 24/7. Okay? And so just know that you don't have to be stressed. You don't have to be depressed. You don't have to be fearful. You don't have to be worried. All right? And just know that your servitude to the illusion is going to end. It can end when you're ready, but it really ends when you actually, like, internalize who you're truly supposed to serve and what you're truly supposed to serve. Then the servitude to the wrong energies and the wrong entities will literally die. Okay, so that's all for today, y'all. I really just wanted to get that message out to you all about the illusion, and I hope you all took some notes. You know what I mean? Just take note of this point in time and this point, because it's now history. And just use this information, y'all, for reasoning and returning to your higher self. So make sure y'all stay fine, stay divine, and in your peace and power. Until the next video, I love you all. And that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys in the next